Here's my review of the movie The Hunger Games. The Hunger Games is actually a pretty good movie. I thought it was going to be not that good and very scary for me. Now, I will say there are some nitpicks I have with it, like, even though I was scared of it, I feel like that for a movie like this with this type of plot, it should have been rated R. So we got to see some of the violence. But even for a PG-13 movie, it's still pretty violent. Like, it's nowhere near, it's nowhere near as violent as the other movies I've seen, like, well, when you encounter the R-rated ones, I've seen, like, Die Hard, John Wick, Speed, The Matrix. There are a lot of really violent ones that I can handle, but this has a pretty good plot. I will say it feel a bit grim at times, but that's kind of what it does. I am hoping the sequels are pleasantly as good, and I hear that Catching Fire is better than the original, and, well, we'll see about that. Jennifer Lawrence is really believable in this role. Now, there are some nitpicks that people have with this film. I personally, it being PG-13 is like the only one I can think of. And, well, I feel like it's really good. Like, if I just saw this one alone and there weren't any others, I would have thought that it ends here. And the fact that there are 3 other sequels is very confusing. We're also getting a new one this year, next year. And I cannot wait to see that one. It's called The Hunger Games, I think, in Snake Eye or something. I have no idea what it's called. But let's hope that that's just as good as this one, because I think it's a prequel to this. Yeah, it's most likely, I think, a prequel to this. And well, not much else to say about this. I mean, it's good, and I will be trying to rank this entire franchise as soon as I see all the movies, because there's this one, Catching Fire, Mockingjay Part 1, and Mockingjay Part 2. I used to think that there was 5, but there's actually only 4. And they're coming out with the 5th one, which is the prequel. That one I don't think is going to be the worst. I mean, when I saw the preview on a commercial when I was watching Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 in theaters, I thought that it would be bad and just not as good, but then I realized, wow, that's probably going to be good, like better than half of these movies. Well, anyway, that is my review for The Hunger Games. If you've seen it, comment below. And what do you think my next movie review or ranking should be? Thank you all for watching, and have a good one.